Joe Biden on Thursday enthusiastically welcomed bids by Finland and Sweden to join NATO, expanding the security alliance to include two of Europe's most modern militaries right on Russia's northwest border. VOA's Anita Powell reports from the White House.
Meeting with the leaders of Sweden and Finland at the White House Thursday, President Joe Biden said NATO members have many reasons to swiftly admit the two nations into the alliance.
Sweden and Finland have strong democratic institutions, strong militaries, and strong and transparent economies, and a strong moral sense of what is right. They meet every NATO requirement, and then some.
Swedish Prime Minister Magdalena Andersson said her nation brings much to the 30-member defensive alliance, which was started after World War II to counter Soviet aggression.
Our shared values and beliefs in democracy and freedom, values and beliefs that are now being put to the test. And today, the situation in Ukraine reminds us of the darkest days of European history. And I must say that during dark times, it is great to be among close friends.
But some analysts say this move could further provoke Russia.
I do worry that the expansion of NATO to add Finland and Sweden it is provocative. And I worry that it's whatever one's view about the value of having them in the alliance, I'm not sure that working that issue right now is wise, and actually I think shows some lack of strategic patience.
Russian President Vladimir Putin has described NATO's eastward expansion as a threat to Russia and cited Ukraine's desire to join the alliance as a reason for his decision to invade in February.
The expansion of NATO, this is a problem that is created completely artificially because it is done in the foreign policy interests of the United States. In general, NATO has become a foreign policy instrument of one country.
Biden said Congress is likely to approve the applications. But NATO member Turkey stands in the way. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan accuses the applicants of giving a haven to terrorists and imposing sanctions on Turkey.
We asked for 30 terrorists to be extradited, but they said they wouldn't. You will not hand over terrorists to us, but you will ask us to allow you to join NATO. NATO is a security entity. It is a security agency. Therefore, we cannot say yes to depriving the security organization of security.
Finland's president said his government has reached out to Ankara.
As NATO allies, we will commit to Turkey's security just as Turkey will commit to our security. We take terrorism seriously. We condemn terrorism in all its forms, and we are actively engaged in combating it.
And the former U.S. ambassador to NATO told VOA that NATO could soon see even more membership bids.
If Finland and Sweden, which are democracies, EU members, powerful militaries, if they don't think that it is safe to be outside of NATO, then clearly the countries that have been left out until now, the gray zone countries, if you will, Ukraine, Georgia, Moldova, some in the Balkans, they cannot possibly consider themselves safe without NATO either. So it's going to increase that demand.
Later Thursday, Biden departed for his first presidential trip to Asia, where he will visit U.S. allies South Korea and Japan and attend a summit of Quad leaders. Those meetings are likely to also feature lengthy discussions on the situation in Ukraine.